We from Brooklyn, we're scrapping as part of life. So we happen to be the type of journalists to start a fight. I was raised in Gleason's, I was in the precinct, but I beat the case with my sweet pea defense. You tweaking if you think you beating us. If I have to, I'ma put on Margarito's gloves. I'm in the Barclays like I own it. What you expected? The way I seized the moment, they thought I was epileptic. The fight game can't survive without me. I throw shots that make fighters spit out their mouthpiece. Never days off, only days on. I represent the hood like I'm Trayvon. These moments in boxing are so proper, like when Floyd told Oscar he beat his whole roster. It's our action that speaks the loudest. Though we the sweet scientists, they ain't nothing sweet about us.
It's a lifelong dream of mine. It's something I've been dreaming about since I was a little kid.
This is a great year for boxing.
It is beautiful. It is brutal. It is boxing at its best.
What's going on? It's the Sweet Scientist. We're here live at Cipriani's. As you see, it's crazy over here. This has never been done before. I don't think I ever seen anything like this.
This is the
you,
first.
Adrien?
Nah, I ain't seen nothing like it.
Listen, I think he stole. It's safe to say he stole the show. Like
I think
his
so.
energy.
A couple ways though. A couple ways.
What would you
First
say?
with the jacket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the jewels,
Yeah.
the ears are shiny.
Right,
the
right.
teeth, the Colgate
The bar-
smile
the barber,
is crazy.
he got a good barber
the
here
Colgate
in
smile
the
is
tri-state.
crazy.
Yeah.
The waves are spinning. I'm a little mad.
Yeah.
I'm a little mad.
You mad?
A little bit. At least I'm the first that admitted it.
Look, Adrien, you know, there was some truth to something you said up there. Like, you were like, yo, I've been bullshitting. And a lot of people have been saying that for years. Like, this kid got the talent,
Right.
but outside the ring, he a knucklehead or he ain't focused. What's going to be the difference now?
Shit, it's a big difference. When you want something in life and then you can't get it because you gonna perform right, yeah, fuck that. I'm right back, man. Nah,
Right.
I ain't
Right.
going.
You need them big checks. I know you've been getting them. But you need some more.
What I'm saying is this: our checks are good.
Right.
We good on that.
Right.
But I know they can be bigger. All I got to do is perform.
So you're gonna safely to say that your legacy is gonna be at 140 now?
Probably so, yeah.
All right. This kid is a tough fight. People say he's like another. He's like a Sean Porter, so to speak, where relentless, right?
Throws a lot of punches.
Right, a lot of punches.
Nothing like
And
Sean
people say that's how Maidana fought. So how's Adrien gonna neutralize that? Give me something. Give me
Yo,
something.
when you got teeth like that, that's all you gotta
That's
do
all
is
you-
smile.
Oh, I saw you yesterday giving away some sneakers with Fat Boy
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
good stuff.
Was that Jersey?
Yeah, we was in the hood.
In the hood.
Just giving out.
No,
it was mad cold too, so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Whose idea was that? That was dope because I seen like a crowd of people in the hood. I think 6'4" was
640 was
live.
holding the camera. He was shaking.
Yeah. How many pairs of sneakers you guys gave away?
200.
Damn. That's good stuff. Inner city kids.
I live in Jersey. I would have went by and got a size 12, but you know.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of them for you.
All right, so let's say you get past Omar Figueroa. What's next?
I'm just focused on Omar, man.
Not looking past him.
But you didn't shy away from saying that you wanted those rematches. Who do you want to fight the most out of those rematches?
Both of them.
Exactly.
AB, I got to ask you, what do you think of Errol Spence's performance Saturday night against Lamont?
I'm just happy both fighters was left the ring healthy, because Earl, that's my bro, and
Right.
Lamont's my bro too. So I wasn't there to see nobody win or lose. I was just
Right.
there to just
Couldn't really watch that.
And you spend a lot of time in the DC area, so you cool and tight with Lamont and that team.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm just glad that Earl left healthy and Lamont left healthy. I talked to him and seen him after the fight. Everything.
Okay.
Is it true that you have an issue with Floyd, though? What's the word with Floyd? I heard somebody say, yo, he ain't feeling Floyd right now.
It ain't no issue. I'm just saying, like that's fake as fuck. That's like me going 6 months without talking to Robert Easter. That's my baby brother. I go out my way and I say this my baby bro.
Right.
When I see you, baby bro this, baby bro that. Shit, man.
What about all of these rappers that you've made acquaintances with? Have they been hitting you up as well?
Of course.
So Rick Ross has been more of a friend than Floyd Mayweather lately.
Ross busy, but I ain't heard from Ross either. I want to give my condolences for Black's death. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, I wish nothing but the best for MMG.
I bet if he start knocking everybody out, he gonna start getting a few more calls.
Oh, you gonna get some calls? He already said that.
I ain't tripping, man. You know what
No
I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it just made me work harder because they only fuck with a nigga when they hot, huh?
Well, look,
But you got kids to feed, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason for your legacy now.
Oh, yeah, I'm going crazy.
Well, we look forward to seeing you in the ring. I can't wait to see you shining again. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Let me
pleasure.
clear it up. Man, Floyd, we ain't got bad blood. It's just, you know, I'm a grown man now. I see things different, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's just all it is.
There you have it, Adrien Broner, folks, The Problem. Again, we still here at Cipriani's with the Charlo brothers. I mean, honestly, he can tell better who's who.
Absolutely.
I still got a problem with doing it. These dudes are identical. All
Now,
I know is
for some reason they look totally different to me now.
Do the black and white so you guys are
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You Jamal.
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 Middleweight, junior middleweight.
Yep.
All right, so I know you hear Jarrett Hurd on the stage trying to say he wants to make a statement. He's fighting the best guy in the division to prove that he's the best 154-pounder. But obviously you feel the same way. So do you even see Hurd getting past Laura?
No. And
Wow.
he ain't, and Laura ain't the best in the division. And
You're the best.
I'm the best in the division. And he went wrong because he didn't know who was the best in the division. And so that's why I continue to let them doubt me, and you work hard, and I execute and eliminate.
Well, we could definitely say you're the most explosive in the division so far. I think you just went after the longest reigning champ. But I want to know, where'd you guys get these suits from? I know y'all coordinated this.
Man, we from Houston, Texas, and I have a guy who, my tailor, Philip Obeyda, he does a great job making sure that we stay on top of our P's and Q's. And I think my brother over here, he rocking what is this? Dolce & Gabbana, yeah. So he's a Dolce & Gabbana head.
So I think this is part of being a champion. You got to look the part too, correct?
Not only that,
You know.
no disrespect to Houston, right? You guys from Houston, right?
Right.
But when people dress fly, they fashionable, they known to be from New York or the tri-state area. These
That's
dudes
true.
got that New York fashion sense. How does that happen? How do you in Houston know what the hell is popping?
We grew up like this. We all around.
Right.
L.A., Houston, wherever.
Well, a
We
lot
love
of
New York,
champions are, but they don't dress like this.
but you know, we different. You know, I got a chance to always want to be fresher than him, and he always wanted to be fresher than me. So now we here.
And I always knew that I looked better than him.
Yeah, and I
all
thought the
ladies
same
liked
thing.
this guy, so I said,
So look,
come at him with spice.
you did.
Yeah,
You see it?
definitely. Oh,
Yeah. Oh man.
Are those Louboutins
Yeah,
there?
they are, yeah.
Louboutins?
They are.
Okay,
They
okay.
just compliment the outfit. I make
Man.
them look good.
Wait, I want to know, how y'all so rich, first of all? What?
my mom and dad have
Yeah.
growing up.
So you guys ain't grow up
fight for a living.
with poor. You ain't grow up poor.
Nah,
we grew up super rich, but
we ain't grow up super poor, but
Y'all didn't grow up poor. So there's hope for people like my son that's boxing who ain't had the struggle ever.
nah. Hey, look, tell your son stay focused and stay grinding. And one day he gonna be buying you suits, and that's what I plan on, doing. Yeah.
All right, listen, I got to ask one more thing before we go. Middleweight division.
Yeah.
Now, let's skip to the chase. Everybody want to see this gentleman fight Triple G.
Right.
Let's talk about it. All right. Yes, the fight with Canelo was close. A lot of people felt Triple G won. Let's say the rematch happens. Triple G gets past Canelo. Are you ready to get in the ring with him right away?
Right away.
Right away.
Right away. Matter of fact, my last fight didn't do too much good for me and my brand. Not to downplay anything that happened. I hit the guy. He got hurt. He couldn't take the punches. His foot was messed up. But look,
He came in with like a wooden leg or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the hell is
He was
wrong
good
with
the
him?
whole time.
Right.
I'm not here for that. I'm here to do what I got to do, and I got to get this. I got to focus on this Hugo. And once I get done with him, then I hope those guys ready for me because I'm coming because I'll be the interim WBC, and if Canelo wins, he won't get the belt, and if GGG wins, he has to fight his mandatory.
Right.
I'm here.
What's crazy is that they say that, you just came up from 154, but it seems like you're a big middleweight, and they say that Triple G is like a small middleweight. Do you feel like a big middleweight already?
Yeah, I'm a big middleweight. I'm big in the division. My name carries a lot of weight. Look at my twin brother. Look what he's doing. And when I'm not active and when I'm only fighting one time a year, like I was last year, my twin brother's gonna hold it down. And so we a big deal in boxing. Period.
Do you guys
GGG can try to overlook me. His trainers can try to overlook me. They all can try to do what they want to do, but it doesn't work because I'm constantly grinding and training. So they have to meet up with me sooner or later.
Absolutely. So you guys are still real competitive between each other, no matter what. Everything
I
y'all
was
compete
just
with
about to
everything.
ask him if they spar, but he gave me the
No. They stopped
never.
sparring.
Now we don't spar each other, but I'm definitely. I know. I'm definitely needs that work. This is the best work in the world.
Man, listen, you guys are usually so serious in press conferences going into the fight.
18, man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Nah, it's good.
No doubt.
We've been doubted a lot, man. We've been doubted a lot.
It's good.
Some of the most doubted fighters.
Some of the most hated
twins.
Twins in the
Twins ain't
division.
gonna get no love. They don't want to get no twins love. They already got love.
I mean, I know a lot of people that are fans,
That's a
so
good point.
the love is coming, man. There you have it, the Charlo brothers, the most explosive twins in boxing. We still here, and this the man of the hour. Obviously, everybody is excited about his performance Saturday. I mean, there's no question that he shined, right?
Yeah.
Now, up on stage, we seen Keith throw a subliminal shot, saying, you know, I'm here, I ain't going nowhere. Obviously, referring to you, I would say. I mean, what's your take on Keith, man? Be honest.
Oh man, I really don't care, man. Like, I don't care nothing about the guy. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like a cool dude, but I don't care nothing about him. You know, I just want to fight him.
Man, you want to hurt him in the ring?
I want to fight him. You know, I want the belts. You know what I'm saying? I want the belts. He got a 0, and I want it to go. So,
Let's say if you don't get Keith, who else is there? I know you're not looking for Horn, so who else would you want?
I mean, you got Danny. You got Danny Garcia versus Brett Rios. The winner out of that. You know, you got Jesse Vargas, but I think he's gonna fight Keith. Did they announce that?
No, but it seems that way though.
And you also got Sean Porter, who's
You
a
got
guy that
Sean
seems
Porter.
like everybody
Well,
wants
he's
to
always
save
the
him for
last one to
but
get
nobody-
mentioned.
He said he waiting on Keith. Though.
That's true.
Yeah,
He done fought 17 eliminators to get Keith.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean,
Errol, like it's
Keith got 2 mandatories on it.
I think they might both be Sean Porter.
Oh dang.
I'm not sure.
they always can get around those
He
mandatories,
get
man.
around that.
Yeah. But who wants to get around that and fight you?
Yeah. Nobody. Listen, Errol, it seems like you becoming more of a star, and it happens when you perform like that, stopping guys. You think it's gonna change you at all? Because you're known to be that humble guy with a smile, no matter what, a killer in a ring. But are you feeling yourself a little bit right now?
Nah, man. I ran last night. I ran 5 miles last night, so. I stay hungry, man.
Is that because you hungry? Yeah, you ate so much in New York. Is that why you ran 5 miles?
Man, I ate a lot in New York, man. I was eating oxtail.
You was eating them cookies again?
Everything. I went to my grandma's house.
Long Island, right?
Long Island.
See, he was born in New York, so we could claim him
know.
somewhat, right?
Oh, trust me, we got him.
Yeah, this
we
is
got
my
him.
birthplace, man.
No doubt.
I always have, it was always a part of my heart will always be here because my family here, my aunt, my uncle,
Right.
cousins, both my grandma.
You're from New
grandma's
York.
grave
That's
here.
it. That's
But
it.
you love Texas.
Yeah, I love Texas, because that's where my experience is at. That's why I raised. That's why I was
Right.
raised. That's what molded
That's where
me.
you started boxing.
That's where I started by. That's what molded me. But
You think you ever get a place over here in New York?
nah, it's too crowded.
Too expensive too.
It's too expensive. It's too crowded. It's too crammed in, man. And Texas is open. It's open space, man. I got a big backyard,
All
big
right.
front yard.
How many kids you got? You got one?
I got 2 kids.
Okay,
Two
okay.
little
So you need that
beautiful
space.
girls.
You need the space for the kids.
They becoming popular on Instagram. You
Yeah.
post them a lot, man. And I think I met your mother because I asked her, are those your granddaughters? She said yes. They're beautiful. He has a nice family. Listen, how long you gonna chill and relax before you get in the ring?
Well, I'm supposed to fight in June 16th.
Okay.
And Dallas,
No opponent.
Yeah, homecoming. No opponent. IBF just gave me a mandatory 2 days after my fight.
Somebody
I did
to knock
see
out.
that. I did
Somebody
see
to
that
get-
guy.
Yeah.
He's undefeated.
Yeah, he's
And-
2-3-0. Mexican dude. But,
What does that mean?
Until June.
He's undefeated, but I mean, I gotta talk to my manager. If I gotta fight him, I will. I mean, it's no problem at all.
Canelo beating all of y'all put together, maybe?
Nah.
No.
all
Oh,
together.
okay.
No.
So I guess that's a no for Oscar De La Hoya when he says he wants you on his stable.
Yeah, I'm not.
that a hell?
You remember that?
I'm not trying to sign any promoter. I don't.
But-
I can start my own
But you
promotion
can
company
still,
right now.
but you can still be signed to Al as an advisor and be signed to a promoter, right?
Yeah, I feel like I don't need a promoter. Yeah,
You don't want nobody getting a cut of that check.
Yeah, I get promoted a lot. So I mean,
So you're happy with the marketing? You're happy with the promotion already?
yeah, I just need to fight more.
All right, listen, I have to ask Errol about Terrence Crawford. The reason why is people say that nobody currently outside of him in the welterweight division can beat him.
Right.
And people are already looking ahead,
Yeah.
even though Terrence hasn't fought.
All they're saying is that he's special and Terrence
And
is
Terrence
special.
So, do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel like Terrence is special. I mean,
okay.
dude can fight.
Right.
I'm not one of them dudes. Just because the dude is my adversary, and I don't give him his props. So I be like, I don't watch him fight, or he can't fight, or he's okay.
Yeah.
He can fight. I like watching Terrence Crawford. Dude can fight. Dude has skills and things like that. So would it be me? No. But
So how would that fight play out? You and Terrence?
it'd be a great fight, man. I mean, I can't really tell you how it play out because Terrence the guy, he can box too. But, you know, Terrence like to fight too sometimes, especially when he get caught. He'll come forward and things like that.
So will there be a man down that night? It's not going to be you're saying?
Oh, no, I'm not going. I can't go down my own slogan, man.
I got one last question. Did you see our interview with Terrence Crawford where he choked out my partner Ak? Did you see that yet?
Nah, I didn't see
All
that.
right. Well, you gotta watch it. Sweet Scientist on YouTube.
Yeah,
Terrence Crawford choked him out.
But he caught me by surprise. We were wrestling and he caught me by surprise. So
He
and
used to
you know what I
Yeah,
told
he
him?
used to wrestle.
You know what I told him after I
What?
said, you know what? I'm fucking with Errol Spence now, man. But look, there you have it, man. Errol Spence, the truth. And listen, fight fans, listen. We were trying to get him in studio in the G Unit office, but he was in Long Island kickback. So this is what y'all gonna get.
And he was
for now.
eating cookies.
But
and,
listen,
you know,
can we
running 5
get a
miles.
commitment? The next time in New York, you're gonna come and sit in studio with us.
Yeah, I'm coming early for the Deontay Wilder fight, man. I'm coming, man.
You heard that, Ak and
'Cause I
Barak.
like y'all dudes. man.
Appreciate it.
yo,
I'm
we
gonna
like you
text
too,
him.
seriously.
I'm not gonna get a response, but we're gonna try
Some
to
of
get
the
it.
dudes be grimy and stuff. I don't really like them like that, but y'all too, y'all seem like some cool dudes.
Appreciate
that.
Ain't no question, one of the best fighters in the world. We out of here. Yo, I've been wanting Adonis Superman Stevenson to fight somebody.
Let's
real.
introduce him. Yo, he is so
Somebody-
hyped right now. He's been saying this for
because
years.
This guy's not fighting
This
anybody.
is
There's no
Badu
secret.
Jack,
There's no
the champion.
secret. Jack the Ripper
All right.
is finally fighting
Adonis.
I
don't even know his nickname no more
I'll
because
tell you his
they
nickname.
diss him
This
so
is him
much.
on Instagram.
I mean, he's a
baby,
champ.
hey, what is
Hey,
this whole
baby,
thing he
hey,
does on
baby.
Instagram? I don't know. I know
I don't
you
know.
follow him on Instagram?
Hell no.
So what are you going to do with this guy? People saying, oh, he can change the fight with one punch. He has power.
Right.
Left hand is strong. Does that worry you at all?
Nah. Otherwise, I would have asked for the fight.
Right,
You know?
right.
You know, I know he's dangerous, and I got to be careful. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, he's been knocking out those guys, but they're not on my level. You know.
How do you feel about how you see how he's from Canada, and it seems like he's rich. He's not really fighting the best fighters, but he's fighting, you know, the available fighters. You know, and he is still a true champion, but his country supports him. How do you feel that boxers over here don't get that same kind of support?
Yeah, I mean, boxing might be one of the biggest sports over there. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But a lot of Canadians, they hit me up. They want me to beat him. So I don't know.
So do you feel like maybe now the way Showtime and everybody is really stepping their game up, that maybe boxing is going to turn in America?
I mean, absolutely. This is a huge thing. There never been that many champions together at the same time announcing a, you know.
That was dope. And they all got watches with a lot of diamonds in it.
Yo, everybody
Every
went to the
fighter
same jewelers.
I don't know.
No. This is cheap. This is cheap. This is a
I
knockoff.
always get away with this because it's just like a work watch, you know what I mean? Well, look, there you have it. Do Jack the Ripper against Adonis Stevenson. That's a fight that I'm going to be in the building. I can't miss that. And
That's
before
gonna be
you-
in
before-
Canada.
Before you go, give me a. So what? Canada ain't too damn far. Give me a prediction on that fight.
I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Oh,
There you have it.
Remember what happened last time he said that?
The man is shining right here with the belts gleaming. You know, seemed like he had went up to 200 pounds, but the weight coming down, it's dropping.
Oh, it's coming down. It's coming back down.
Arms
man.
look big.
Like Bitcoin right now. It's on the way back down.
It's like Bitcoin.
It was up real big, but we're going back down.
But
you know.
that's why when you get a new lady and you start laying up and eating, that
Oh,
it's
she cooking
it's
for him.
inevitable.
She was cooking in Nepal. Believe that. You know.
Yo, Keith, let's get to the nitty gritty, man. Everybody's talking Errol Spence. What is your take on his performance Saturday night?
You know, very just he looked like Errol Spence, man. You know, he was able to once again dominate and do what he wanted to do. He had to go through a little bit of diversity when he took the title from Brook in the opening rounds. You know, there was more action going on, and he was on his back foot a little bit. But Peterson was never able to put him on his back foot. It looked like Peterson didn't have much of a game plan, and Spence was just able to dominate. Everybody for the most part loved it. You know, I mean, he did his thing. And still, his first title defense, he looked great.
Does it make you more worried after watching that, or not at all?
Nah, he fought him, not me. You know what I'm saying? He fought him, not me. We got a game plan, baby.
When you look at a fight like the Spence and Brook, do you say that, okay, now I see if he put him on the back foot, I see what I can do?
Oh, look, man. I mean, it's very important throughout a fight to put a fighter on his back foot. You know, because when he's on his back foot, that's a statement saying, look, man, I'm here. I'm here. I'm gunning for you. You're not just gunning for me. We're gunning for each other. You know what I mean? Just go back and watch my fight with Sean Porter. That was a tug and war fight, back and forth. You know what I mean? And he's dominated many fighters, and he's looked very good. But at the end of the day, I'm not an opponent. I'm an elite champion. I'm different. I'm separate from those that he's fought. He can have his opinions about me. I'm going to have my opinions about him. But in the ring, the truth will be revealed.
You know what? Keith is like the guy that not only all the guys want to fight him. Porter wants a rematch. Right. Danny wants a rematch. And now Errol wants him.
And then not only do they want me, but I read articles and they say he has to see me next. He has to do this. First off, I got 2 belts. I don't got to do nothing, baby. I don't got to do nothing. I'm in a very powerful position.
That's true.
I don't want to manipulate my power, but I am going to do what's right for me. We got 20 fighters that want to fight. We can only fight one at a time, okay? So 2018 is a get-back year. I stated it there. It's a get-back year. I stated it many times. After 2018, these 2 belts are going to multiply.
So is there an opponent for May 19th? Rumors are saying that it's Jesse Vargas.
Yeah, rumors say a lot of things. May 19th is to be announced. A lot of fighters had opponents here. If I had an opponent, he would have been here tonight.
Gotcha.
Okay? So, like I said, 2018, May 19th, get back. Welcome back, champ. I'm going to defend my 2 titles. I'm going to showcase my talent. I'm going to throw this elbow around and make sure.
You going to elbow fighters? Now you elbowing fighters.
No, I'm going to throw this elbow around post-surgery, baby. Post-surgery. We're just going to make sure everything is working the way that it needs to be so that I can step back in the ring and compete with the upper echelon of the welterweight division.
So it's safe to say that you're not ducking Errol Spence. I mean, I wouldn't say that we say that, but, you know, the casual fans tend to throw that out there.
That's what everybody says.
In
It's ridiculous.
2018, will you be fighting Errol Spence?
No. No. You know, he gets to defend. He just had his first title defense.
Right.
He's going to have multiple title defenses.
Right.
He can defend his 1 title. I'm going to defend my 2 titles. Then
you heard that.
Later on, we can go and unify and do bigger and better things in the future. But I need to get back into motion, baby.
Right.
I need to get back into motion.
Get your mojo back.
You know, and he's not the only one that wants to fight.
Right.
To be honest, everybody wants it. It's building up. It can build up just a little longer.
Right.
You
So
know,
we're talking 2019.
We're talking about the truth, but I always speak the truth.
Right.
It can build up just a little longer so that when it happens, they're going to
Big
love
checks,
it even
big
more.
checks.
Big check, baby.
So
Big
is
check.
it safe to say that he's your most dangerous opponent?
He's
Potentially.
I mean, I've beaten Sean Porter. I've beaten Danny Garcia. He is the most worthy opponent in the welterweight division today. He currently is.
Right.
He's proven that, and he wants to keep proving that. When we fight, it's not just going to be a good fight. It's going to be a mega fight. And I'm going to give him the test that I've given everybody. It's a Keith Thurman test, baby. Ain't nobody passed it yet.
I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at the man.
He kinda changing my idea, too.
That works.
Yeah.
You know, let the fight build a little bit more.
Let it marinate a little bit.
Instead of making $2-3
Gotta
million, let
marinate.
these guys make $5-6 million. Why not?
And it's not that you're going to have to wait 5-6 years like a Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. This is on the to-do list, but it's not immediate. That's all it's about.
I got you. So we talking
Well,
2019 for the biggest
Right.
fight that we're looking for.
He said he's not sometimes like Errol said in the ring.
Oh, my God.
He's still one-time Thurman, and eventually the fight will happen. Okay?
Yeah. And sometimes I hit you upside your motherfucking forehead. You know what I mean? They can say whatever they want. Sometime, run time. Like I
never
said-
heard that one.
Oh, that was a Guerrero comment from his father back in the day. But anyways, you know, everybody got 1 belt. I'm the only one with 2 belts.
Right.
So obviously you're gonna have haters out there. But haters are motivators. Outside of them, I get a lot of love and respect from many different people in the world of boxing, especially the fans right here in New York.
Well, how hard are we training right now? Post marriage.
Oh, you know, we getting back. You know, the fight's in May.
That sound like I just had some cookies.
No, that sounds like he's working on babies.
Oh no, we're gonna wait another year for that. I want to live out my 20s. I've always, you know, I'm a structured person. I've always known what I wanted in life. No babies in my 20s. When I hit 30, she can get pregnant. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it works out, man. But you know, I mean, I'm just doing me, man. February 1st, 5 days a week, we'll be back in the gym.
Okay.
There you have it.
Sounds
Keep
good.
on Tom Thurman, folks. This is 50. All right, folks, we got the other Swift Jared Hurd from the D.C. area, one of the top junior middleweights.
Why they all from 3 places? D.C. area, Maryland. What place are you from?
I'm from Maryland, man.
See what I'm saying? But they named 3 different states.
We just say DMV. You know
No
what I
doubt.
mean?
No.
Yeah.
But when I say DMV, that means long lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show my car and all that. You know what I mean?
Listen, we just had the Charlo Jamel, which is the junior middleweight over here.
Right.
And he doesn't think you're even going to get past Lara. And he's obviously saying that he's the best junior middleweight in the world. Give me some feedback on that.
That's the thing. That's why I'm taking this fight, because there's a lot of doubters. We're trying to turn them into believers, man. I asked for this fight, you know what I mean? I want this fight because I know what I could do. And, you know, Anders Larry Lara, win over him will put me right at #1 spot. And don't get it twisted, you know, this isn't a fight to avoid Jamel Charlo, because right after this fight, we want him too. I plan on moving up soon, but I'm not moving up until I get that fight.
So what, we going to do another rap? We going to do another rap before this fight or what?
What y'all need, man? I got the bars.
So, I mean, obviously that's a tough fight. He would, like you said earlier, Barak, he's the longest reigning champion at 154, and a lot of people say he's hard to beat.
Yes.
But I've said it myself. He's a great fighter. He fights at one pace the whole time. What are you gonna do to disrupt that pace?
Listen, man, y'all saw the fight with him at Angulo, right? Yes. I'm Angulo times 10. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you know, I'm much slicker, much taller, much faster.
Hit harder.
And, you know, the pressure, man, my size is going to play a big difference too. So, you know, he's going to have to fight me at some point in the fight. He's not going to be able to run all night. And as the fight go on, you're going to see when I start to come on.
So do you watch a lot of tapes, or do you just basically go on the attributes that you have?
Every day.
Every day you watch tapes, every day?
Every day.
So you're a student of the game?
Every day.
Wow, okay, so you got to know your enemy.
You got to know your enemy, man. These fighters out here say they don't watch their opponents. Well, I mean, I'm different, man. I study to a T. I know I ain't had the biggest amateur background.
They're lying.
Right,
The fighters that say they don't watch tape, they're all lying.
Right.
All fighters watch their opponent's tapes. It is what it is, man. So obviously, it's easy to say that he's gonna move up. The dude's like 6'1", 6'2", I don't know. So
he's
obviously
taller than me,
he can go up
154.
to light heavyweight eventually, man. But you want to get these 2 fights out of there. If you get past Lara, you want Charlo, then you're going up to middleweight.
Exactly, man. That's the plan. I don't know how soon it will happen, but I'm not moving up to that.
So you might fight Triple G one day.
Hopefully, yeah. I want Triple G too, all that.
Never scared. He wants the big
scared.
Chuck. DMV area.
Jared Hurd.
Swift Jared Hurd.
We got the champ here. We got knockout of the year, right? 2017? No. I'm telling you, knockout of the year. Hugo Centur. I ain't gonna pronounce that. Junior. That's what I got. How you doing, champ?
I'm doing great, man. It feels great to be here pretty much at the Oscars of boxing and around so much world class.
So are we going to see another knockout this year? Another crazy knockout in 2018?
Definitely. You know, if it comes, it comes. I don't normally go out looking for the knockout, but you know, if I see it like I did against Aleem, I'm definitely going for it.
But what about those real big names? The triple G's and names like that.
Yeah, I'm fighting a big name right now. I'm fighting Jamal Charlo. You know, and it's going to be on a big card over at Barclays Center. It's going to be the day of Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, so you know it's definitely going to be an action-packed night.
Of course, I know he's a big name. He's talking about he doesn't get the credit he deserves or whatever. And guys like everybody talks about Triple G, everybody talks about Canelo. I'm talking about the big paydays.
Right. Definitely. Well, this fight, winner of me and him would most likely get the winner of Canelo Triple G. So I'm one step away of 20 years of hard work. You know what I mean?
There you have it, folks. It's 50.com. Hugo Jr.
Hugo.
Talk my talk. Like Deontay, he's hyped right now. He's screaming bomb squad. Last time we saw him, it was right before he knocks the Vern out in the first round. Shining
He's a
like
preacher.
Crazy. Diamonds
Preacher
all over
Wilder.
the place. Look, I mean, obviously, people are saying that this is going to be his biggest test. Ortiz is a real fighter. He hard puncher, skilled middleweight, Cuban. Are you worried at all, Deontay?
Man, I ain't worried about nothing. You know, I'm not worried about nothing at all, guys, man. We done seen this many times before. People doubted me. Right. You know, ever since I was small, like I said. So this is just another task. This is just another opponent in my way of becoming great. And I can't wait. You know, with the Cuban style, I've seen it all through the amateurs. I've seen so many different styles through the amateurs. That's why I say that, you know, I'm thankful that I was able to come up in the era of amateur, in the amateurs as I did. You know, not just because of me getting a bronze medal, or not because our team wasn't, it didn't feel up to the expectations, but the experience that I gotten from different countries and different guys was everything, especially Cuban style. I know these. I can't wait. I don't want to give too much, but I can't wait.
The fashion that you knocked out Stavern, you know, everybody's kind of antsy now about what you're gonna do. Right. You got a round for us? You got a round you gonna claim?
I mean, that's the beauty of having a date. And March the 3rd.
So you can see.
I can't wait.
And I honestly think he's just looking past. I mean, I'm not saying you're looking past Ortiz, but everybody else is looking past Ortiz to Joshua. Will that fight really happen in 2018? Let's be realistic from your perspective.
Man, I don't know what this kid doing, man. You know, 1 minute he want to fight here in America, then a couple of days when he think about what he said, he want to change it up. You can't go on national TV saying that you want to come to Vegas and fight and bring your mates over here and make a vacation out of it, and then a couple of days later you like, you know what? Let me pump my brakes.
Right.
Let me rephrase what I said. You know what? What I meant to say is, mate,
it was after that.
Good over here, mate. We're gonna stay in on your care. Why get 20% or whatever the hell he was talking about? You don't understand.
So do you?
All
right, listen. Last question. Do you feel disrespected when they say fight Dylan White?
Not really. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. They want a measuring thing. Of course, they want to see what I would do against Dylan White because Dylan White almost knocked Anthony Joshua head off. I understand that, but now we at the situation now is like the best must fight the best. Right. Why would I go to a Dylan White? What have he proved to who? Who have he beat to prove? Matter of fact, Dylan White should give Chisora another opportunity because Chisora whooped him. Chisora whooped him.
Listen, he got to catch a flight. He got to get the hell out of here. He got more mouths to feed
Joshua,
too.
Stop being scared to fight. Once I get rid of Luis Ortiz, it's me and you. I don't care where I go, whether it's in America, whether it's in the UK. I'll be there. Bet that.
All right, folks. We're still here at this star-studded event. Best fighters in the world, I would say, fighting on Showtime. And here's one of them, Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank, there's no opponent yet. There's a date set. I mean, you're obviously one of the most exciting fighters, meaning you try to hurt guys in the ring. That's what the fight fans want to see. What's to expect? Is it going to be somebody that we know, somebody that the boxing world is familiar with?
I believe so. I believe that I'm the most exciting and skillful. A lot of guys ain't skillful. I believe that I have the skills to be one of the best, if not the best. So 2018, I wanted to show that.
Well, this is the only question anybody really want to know. When are we fighting Loma?
I mean, whenever they come up with the listen, I'm willing to fight anybody. Right. As long as them numbers right.
Right. So those rumors around there that Floyd is protecting you for Loma or you don't want to fight Loma, that's all bullshit. That's BS.
No, as long as the numbers right, we can fight. We can get it on.
Did you see anything in his performance against Rigondeaux that you could capitalize on? Did you sit back and say, did you watch that fight with Floyd and did you guys say, we could beat this dude?
Of course, I don't see no fighter out there that can beat me. You know what I mean? And in that fight, I actually seen that he cried a lot. He would cheat. He was cheating and if you watch it, he was cheating. But
what was he doing there that was illegal?
Like grabbing his head, pushing his head out. You cannot do that. Like hold his head. Yeah. But when Rigondeaux do the same thing, he will cry about it to the referee. Right. So I mean, it's a two-way street. If you're gonna cheat, then and I'm bigger than him, so he's not gonna boss me around in the ring or none of that. And he can't fight going backwards.
So who do you think is your toughest opponent? Potentially, just looking at them.
Myself. If I'm focused, I don't believe no one can beat me.
I was talking to somebody recently, somebody that's in the boxing world. I don't want to put his name out there, but he said that he thinks Tank Davis would knock Lomachenko out. He said he just seen some sparring and that's just the word out there. People are sleeping, and I just want to see him fight a live. Not saying that Rigondeaux is not a live body. I know he got 2 or 3 credible wins, Lomachenko.
That's right.
But a guy that can punch, that has speed and skill, that's what the fans want to see. So I hope personally, as a fight fan, whenever you get past whoever you fight in, was it March?
No, it's June, isn't it?
What?
Your next fight. April. Okay.
April, that eventually that fight, you guys start talking about it. You know what I mean? I know you're tired of hearing about it. But if we feel, as the journalists and the fight fans feel like you the only guy that really could give that dude a real fight, a real challenge, give it to us.
That says a lot. That says a lot.
Right? I mean, in my opinion.
Right.
And a lot of others.
When the time's right, it will happen.
Will that happen, Leonard?
Well, Gervonta Davis can beat any guy we put in front of. And if it happens to be whoever you just said,
you know what we talk about, Loma.
No, I mean,
right.
Then
It don't matter, right?
So we're not concerned. We're not concerned about him. Gervonta Davis has the it factor. Gervonta Davis will be a bigger star than, and with all due respect to all of the fighters we just saw, Gervonta Davis has the it factor. Trust me, I know a thing or two about that.
I think you do.
This young man to my right will be the biggest star in the sport, and watch how he goes about his work.
So you guys are now waiting for Loma to go up and wait to talk that. Not saying that it's true. I'm saying that's a narrative. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I believe
Where
it.
does that narrative come from?
I mean,
well, it comes
just
from
whispers.
them, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
I guess it's from the top rank.
And there's a certain thing called the business of the sport, and you have certain promotional companies that are out there that they have limited opportunities with guys that they can work with, and they're on the fast track. He just became world champion last January.
Right.
He has a very, very bright future ahead of him. And again, mark my words, you guys will be talking about this guy for years and years to come, because watch how he goes about his work. So he's the guy that you're gonna pay to come to see. That when you come in the arena, you're gonna look around and there's gonna be the Drakes and the Rihannas and 50 and any and all the big time celebrities gonna come out to see this young man fight. In this particular sport,
that's what makes you a star.
And he has the it factor. And we've had some great talks. We put everything in the past. It's all about what's happening in 2018 and beyond. And he's excited about his opportunity on April the 21st to go out there and showcase what he do for a living. And that's knock guys out.
So you think your career is going to be comparable to Floyd Mayweather's when you're finished?
Not comparable, but it's gonna be hopefully similar.
That's a humble guy, a humble champion.
There's only one Floyd. He's looking to be Gervonta Davis, because when Tank goes in the ring and he hit guys, they fall out. And that's what people like to see.
What do you think he's at like maybe racing with an Errol Spence who has that same it fact? I guess some say.
Yeah.
Not to say. I mean, obviously they both can coincide.
Yeah.
But as far as star quality, you think he'll get past that?
Well, it's not about competing with anybody else because, again, Earl is on fire. He has a number of great opponents we were talking about that earlier. He has a number of great opponents that are in and around his weight class that he can make great fights for.
Right.
And
they're all popular.
Yeah, and he's a tremendous fighter, very exciting. He looks to inflict pain. Gervonta Davis is the same way. When just look at the fights that you guys have been able to witness that you've seen in 2017, actually the first 2 fights in 2017 on what he did to his opponents. Look forward to more of those kind of things happening starting on April the 21st and beyond.
So how are we looking at maybe 2 fights this year?
There's no limit on what we have in store for him, but you gotta go take care of your business. Come April 21st, put on an electrifying performance, and let the fans know I ain't went nowhere. This is what I do.
He's here.
This is what I do. He knocks guys out for a living.
And he needs to make money because he likes shopping, shining at Louboutins, watches his shining.
And guess what? He gonna have plenty of paper to do that. He's gonna be a very, very, very wealthy young man. All he has to do is continue to stay focused, listen to his team, and go in there and do his thing.
Everything's cool with him and Floyd. The energy is good, no tension or nothing like that.
Nothing but love.
Nothing but love.
Yeah, we trying to go get this paper. That's what we trying to do. We on that paper.
That's it.
There you have it. Gervonta Tank Davis, man.